Hi, friends. Tasha, I am so sorry. That's terrible. That is super duper lame. What's up, Latif? Look at all these unveiled friends. Look at them all. What's up, Killian? Since it was a work accident, only certain doctors can see you. Oh no. Well, at least we could keep you company, right? We can entertain you. They gotta look at your tailbone. That sounds painful. Alright, let's just go ahead. Hi, guys. I hope you're doing okay, except for Tasha. We know she's not. Well, she'll be fine, I'm sure. Okay, we won't tell anyone. Keep a secret. Let's see. We should continue to work on... There's a couple things I need to work on, actually. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Listening to stuff worsens the headache. Aw, I'm so sorry. Yeah, go get some rest. What's up? Apocalypse. That's a fun name. First time watching. What's on the docket today? You got a session DMing tonight? You're trying to get in DMing mood? Oh, well, we're going to be working on some art of some characters from my D&D campaign, and I think we are going to work on some grats. We're going to look over what we've done. I want to finish that. I want to finish the portrait that I have to do for a commission, but I think some grats is in order. Milestone, did you like what I had? I'll show you guys in a moment. Let me swip over to... Oh, hang on. There we go. Here we go. So this is not Gratz, obviously. This is Keznef. An NPC. A delicious NPC. Oh, of course, Tasha. I hope aside from getting your butt blasted. Sorry. Wrong phrasing. Aside from bumping your tailbone, I hope your birthday was good. One of your players did art of everyone's character and you would love to find an animator to make an intro clip for everyone. Yeah, dude, animation is super dope. I need to find an animator to animate my shit. I know how to kind of animate. It's just so goddamn time consuming. It's so time consuming and I am so spread thin. I'm a little low on the timeage. Okay, here, let's get this set up. Here is our delicious NPC. Keznef, Kez, Q, sometimes Kelly. He's got a lot of nicknames. You got the satisfying birthday gift from your... Tasha, I'm so excited for you. You liked what I had? I need to... he's almost there. I think I've got a lot of his vibe, but he's not... I need him to be imposing. Like, jaw on the floor. You don't know... Like, your body hasn't picked between, like, fight, flight, or freeze yet. You're just like... That's... He needs to have an effect. It's Gratz. It's the demon lord of pleasure and... I almost said sodomy. Debauchery. He has to, like... It's really... He's a hard one to capture. I think I sort of got it. But I also think, though, that he's not, like, scary enough. He's not scary enough. Hold on. Let me show you what I got for Gratz. And this is, like, a doodle sketch, right? This is just a doodle sketch, meaning, as you can see, it's all just a scribbly mess. It's a scribbly mess, but this is kind of the energy I'm going for, but I want it to be even scary. Like, I want the look on his face to be so intimidating, and it's really, really hard to do. battle format. Nah, I don't think that's what I'm looking for. What's up, dog meat? I have a character. I have a reference. So a lot of times when I'm designing a character for D&D, I like to find, I call them the template or the blueprint. I find the blueprint, which is usually like another character that already exists in some form of media. And then I take that blueprint and then I adjust it for the needs of the D&D campaign. The reason I do that is because I'm not a freaking book writer. I'm not a novelist. I'm not a game designer. I'd play D&D. And since I have to role play as these characters, it's a lot easier. And I'm not an actor either. I'm not a very good actress. It's a lot easier for me if I have something that I can hook my brain into and then embody that and then flavor it for the needs of the campaign. So I do have blueprint. I find a blueprint. Like, for instance, this guy is basically like Billy Idol. Or those of keener senses, a lot of people have pointed out he has a lot of Spike energy, which I agree with. He does. That wasn't intentional. That wasn't entirely on purpose. It just kind of turned out that way, and that actually made it easier for me to like embody his personality. But this, yeah, definitely Spike energy, which bully for me, right? Who doesn't want to have Spike in their D&D campaign? Yeah, with the rebel yells, totally. But yeah, Billy Idol energy. He has a super dope rocker jacket that I have not designed yet. I also have to design his little like, see how over here he has this little design. He's gonna have a design on a shirt and he's gonna have like tattoos. So he is very slutty boy, sluttiest boy ever. Shows his nips all the time. Varge might try to make Hugh stop smoking. That'd be funny. Okay, but this blueprint, I found a blueprint for it. I've been looking. I've been like going through all of the sexy characters I could think of. Because remember, it's Gratz. Gratz has to be sexy. That's the point of him. But he also has to be scary because he's a demon lord. So he has to like make your stomach flip when you see him in ways that are very confusing, but not in ways like, oh, I can fix it. More like, holy shit, he's going to destroy my life kind of way, you know? And that's hard. That's hard to find. You think Rayloff? No. I'm going to show you a picture. So this dual sketch, by the way, is Apocalypse. Thank you for the compliment. I read what you said, but I was on a rant. When I rant, it's hard for me to stop ranting. I'm going to show you. You're not going to be able to unsee it. Let me get the right picture. Okay. So this is, I can't, okay. I'm just going to, let me find a screenshot. I finally found the blueprint, but it's really hard for me to draw. I'm trying to get a non-pixelated version of this. Let's see, there's too many screenshots. I gotta pick the best one. No, I gotta get the right one. It's gotta be the right one. Because it's the expression. Okay. I think this is the best that I could find right now. Oh, it's so tiny! I think this is my blueprint. Yeah, I do think he should have intense body modification. Like, Cenobite level. Maybe not that bad, but... this is my blueprint. Hold on, I have other screenshots because this is a 3D character. Let's see. There was like an intense mad face that I was looking for. Where can I find you? Dee Snider and Strangeland. That sounds familiar, but I don't know off the top of my head. Where's the pic? There was a picture. It was the perfect picture. Hold on, maybe I have a different screenshot. Here we go. This right here. This look. Do you see this intimidating, kind of bored, but kind of over your shit? Like he could just snap his finger and you collapse into dust. This is the blueprint. This is Gratz for me. Now I just gotta take this and turn it into his own character. It's hard to exaggerate blase. But yeah, so he's Dark Elf. No, wait. This is not. This is a character from a slutty gacha game. That's a character from a game that is for horny girls. Now, he is not a Dark Elf. He is a Demon Lord. In fact, there is official artwork of him that I am not impressed with. Where do you sign up for games? Hey, start playing .games is where I would list it. I don't have any listings right now, but I'm actually thinking about starting a second game. It's the browse how uneven they are. Yeah, so we're going to try and capture him. I have my references. We're going to try to capture him, and we're trying not to do like a ripoff. We're not trying to take that character and just dress him up. But I think that the fact that Gratz has very unique coloring, he's like purple, dark purple, and has horns and shit will be, you know, I think that, and we will design him his own outfit. But I think face structure and expression, that image is like the perfect blueprint. He looks like your little brother. Who, this guy or this guy? If this looks like your little brother, he must be doing real good with the ladies, because this guy's very popular. So this is the official Gratz artwork, and I don't know, it's not bad. I respect this artist a ton. This is a good artist. The artist follows me on TikTok. But I don't know. I just feel like the energy of the game we're playing, we need something like a little bit more. Oh, I should remember he has tattoos. We just gotta make him more, you know? I think this is a good start, but he looks kind of nice. You know, he looks a little, he's supposed to look pretty, but he needs to look scary pretty. Right. This is close. Like, I don't think my players are gonna complain. Let's see. Listen. Oh, what's up, Maverick? Listen, sluttily dressed men can still do things to you. How a certain male character with certain seriousness maybe question more than once. Hey, I read a couple chapters, Maverick. I might draw Azrael from not knowing ACOTAR, since Tarzan is Cassian makes them both bad boys. I don't know anything about ACOTAR. Nothing at all. Okay, let's put him off to the side, because let's do some sketching. I just want to sketch. So we're gonna have our little reference over here. I've decided I am just gonna have slutty boys in all my games. I'm in my slutty boy appreciation era. Frieren is really good, dog meat. How far did I get? Like chapter 4. Not far. I'm like really struggling to God damn it. Hold on, let me set this up. There's other shit I keep getting distracted by in the reading department, but I promised you and my sister that I would put some effort into Fourth Wing. I'm just all about those Spuffy fics right now. They do something to me. They like heal something inside of me. Yeah, Frieren is really, really good. I can't wait for the season 2. Okay. It's been so long since you've had time to read for fun. Yeah, it is hard to read. If you're going to read for fun, though, you have to find something that you cannot, like, that you look forward to reading, or else it just becomes, like, a chore. Sentai! Apothecary Diaries. I love that one, too. Dog Meat. You just named, like, my 2 favorite animes of last year. That, and I also love Delicious in Dungeon. Okay, I need to grab reference. Okay, so let's just kind of try and get a sketch of our boy. I need to get the shape language. He's got kind of like he has a different face shape than I normally do. I usually do really intense like cheekbones and jawline. This guy has the jawline, but he's smooth. He's smoother. And he has really narrow eyes. Very, very, very narrow eyes, you know. Like he's judging you. I do like giving him kind of like this very snotty expression. like he's extremely smoother than a smooth operator. Well, for me, it's kind of smooth because again, I draw my boys like that. Look at this guy. Look at those cheekbones. He's got a bumpy face. I like bumpy faces, but I think Gratz does not have a bumpy face. He has... I feel like he'd almost have like somewhat feminine features, being a lusty guy and kind of like Slaanesh, you know? Slaanesh can be male or female. Though, I'm gonna give him a big... I don't know. So I like Giga Chads? No. No. Anyone who describes themselves as a Giga Chad is fucking ew. I like him a little weird looking though. You cry. Oh, that's gonna be fun. I can't wait. Wait, let me... You ended up hooked once the first person in Vi's group went across the parapet. It might have been that I only had gotten back into reading. You're like, oh, so no one's safe. Oh, yeah. That was fucked up. I loved how they introduced Xaden, and she was like, wow, he's so hot. He's gorgeous. Oh. He's the one I've been told to stay away from. Damn it. Okay, so we have, let's try to get our face shapes. Peak vibes here. Peak vibes, everybody. So let's I don't know what what nose shape I'm gonna give him. He also has a bit of a kind of a low, he has a small forehead. Yes, master artist. Here we go. Focus up, focus up. So we are, even though I said he doesn't have strong cheekbones, I'm still going to carve them in for, just so I know where to place it. And his mouth is kind of flat, though, just a little, the tiniest little smirk up in the lips. I know. I also thought it was really interesting that, so I just got a couple of scenes with her and Dane, and she's like kind of horny for him, and he just kind of ignores it. She's like, we could have sex, and he's like, haha, very funny. She's like, no, really, we could have lots of sex. Say my name. Maybe. No, I don't know if I've heard it. If I've heard it, maybe I heard it on TikTok. Okay, so hold on. Let's set this up. He's got long, narrow eyes. And I think they come here. We gotta make sure. Years later, they're like, what? She was into me? Dude, do you know how many times I have said something insanely lewd to my husband, and he will chuckle, and then later he'll be like, wait, what? You were being serious? You wanted to do that? And I'm like, yes. No, I was just joking. You boys, man. What's up, Case? Thank you. Thank you for your lurk. I know, now you have to frickin' talk every once in a while for your lurk to count, which is so lame. I don't like bothering the lurkers. I feel like I'm intruding on their private time, because I know when I'm lurking in a stream, I'm not trying to talk, and then I feel obligated to like do the pleasantries. You feel you feel called out by that? Oh, nice. He's a copyright-free music artist? That's cool. I don't have enough of those. I think this mouth is a little too wide. Let's shrink it up a little bit. Give him his... I like this Cupid's bow thing he's got going. And I think maybe... Some people are oblivious. I know. Oh no. You gotta listen more, guys. Listen. Listen to the words. This isn't right. Hold on. Let's back up a little bit and let's see. He's got kind of a little bit of a dip. Give him a nice thick neck. So this is the part where I need Milestone's help when it comes to like figuring out how big someone's like chest and shoulders and body is compared to their head. I'm so bad at that. I struggle think it's like, was it like 3 heads across? I don't know. I'm not good. I'm not great at that. Depends. Okay, I think he's got super broad shoulders, but then like kind of skinny waist. You started streaming because of me? Really, Bruno? Wow. I hope you're doing wonderful. Your wife does something very similar. She'll make comments, and by the time I pick up on it, boom, too late. I'll be like, wait, that was a possibility? And she'll smile and go, it was. Well, I mean, to be fair, when you're like laying it down and it's being ignored, the moment does kind of pass. And at some point you kind of get tired of holding on to your arousal and nothing coming of it. So you just kind of like let it go and you're like, oh, well, the moment's passed. Oh, what's up, Law? Yeah, that was long ago. I remember you. Hello, Darren. Welcome to my awkward attempt at designing Gratz. Chest. And he's gonna have like crazy piercings. Yeah, so I have been streaming this whole time, just much less frequently because I had a baby. But now that baby is in school right now. All right, Sonic fan, thanks for joining us. You have a great rest of your day. My baby's in school, so I can actually do stuff. Let's see. Okay, let's try to remember how throats work. So we got like 2 lines here. You know, like the ropes, dude. Neck ropes, so slutty. Well, he's not in school. He's only 4. He's 4.5. Killian, I used to have a podcast. It was pretty successful. And then I had to take some time off because baby. Yeah. Baby. But he'll be at school until like 4. He's 4. Yeah, he'll be 5 this summer. You need to go study some of your D&D books? That sounds fun. I love reading D&D books. Yeah. Yeah, 5 years ago is when I was preggy. That's so crazy to me. Eyebrows are kind of higher than you'd expect because he's kind of like And then his eyes are very, very horizontal. They're just like, I know, Bruno, I used to be such a big popular streamer. It is a lot quieter. I do miss I miss being able to be consistent. We were doing pretty good before I had to take time off. I used to be able to pay my bills with Twitch. Now I'm just here kind of like rebuilding. I still can't stream quite as often as I used to, but we still do our like, you know, weekly D&D games, and then I do these morning things. See, look at, he looks too nice. This doesn't look bad, but he looks nice. No, community is cooler than popular, but I mean from like a professional standpoint. Like I was definitely financially successful from Twitch, and losing that has been scary. Yeah, I think we peaked at my most popular during like a busy stream would be like 400 or 500, and a slow stream would be like 120 to 200. Now popular stream is like 40-50 during our D&D games, and then a regular stream is like whatever. I don't even know how many people are here right now. I don't really pay attention. Oh wow, 23. Hi everyone, I didn't expect that many. It's not about the scar. I will give him stuff. He wouldn't have a scar. He's Gratz. He doesn't scar. You know what though? We'll get it. He needs to look... You would exaggerate the eye shape. Maybe. Hold on, let's get it. Let's get in here. I gotta turn him. I have to turn him a little bit so I can... Maybe not. He will have... So this is our color palette kind of like vibe reference. Remember, he's Gratz. This is an established character. Oops. We are just trying to improve upon his design. What kind of nose should he have? My reference, the nose is way too, like, pretty. I don't think it would be pretty. I think it would be big. Yeah, Maverick, I'm gonna read a little bit every whatever, and then I will like check in with you as far, not check in, but like update you on where I'm at. Give him kind of like a tall nose bridge. Do I still DJ? I haven't DJ'd in a long time. I will bring that back when I can find that fire again. Right now, I'm so tired. Yes, kiddo is in school, but like, he doesn't sleep through the night every night. He has hard days sometimes. I just got back into an exercise routine. So I'm getting used to that, but it will come back. I do kind of miss being all musical. Oh. Full send. Feel free to ping you in Discord server if you come across anything that gets you hyped. Okay, I will. Yeah, I do miss the DJ streams. It was never popular like you, but you're had a community. Hey, no, look, having community, it is better to have like an active small number than like 100 or 500 strangers. I like, despite not being as popular as I used to be, my chat, like you guys right now, have always been active, even in my like slowest streams. I could have like 13 people in here and the chat is still like constant, and I am so freaking grateful for that. Like that is it's worth it. It's definitely worth it. You guys are awesome. And like, yeah, I don't really like make my living from this anymore. I would love it if I did, but I have other income streams. Like I have a paid D&D game that helps me pay for all of my like D&D subscriptions. I have my Desert Dragon Patreon that I need to make art for that so bad. I'm not doing it, and I need to. I've thought about getting better at drawing people so that I can maybe broaden my Art Patreon's, I guess, customer pool. You're gonna want Scar, seeing as you call me Scar. I know, isn't that a funny nickname for me? You met people in my chat that talked to you into starting stream and eventually led to visiting them for 3 months in the US. Whoa, that's awesome. What's up, Oni? Yeah, didn't I get better with the eye shape is good, huh? It just needed to be like, Milestone, you're such a good artist. I took what you said to heart. You said more exaggerated. He's so hot. Is it weird to get all like lip bitey over your own drawings? That can't be normal. Oops, I didn't mean to merge that. I meant to deselect. What is happening? Deselect. There we go. It's the reason why most people dress. I call you annoying? I have never called you annoying, huh? What do you mean? Lies and slander. Deerin is one of our dearest friends. When your friend asks you for advice, wait, what kind of advice? Keep it up. Keep it up. He's gonna have the most intense, like, piercings and shit. He's gonna look like, ugh. You would never ask a friend for advice? I ask my friends for advice all the time. I love hearing other people's perspective. It's helpful. You don't have to take it, but, you know. Yeah, definitely lip piercings. He has nipple piercings, but I'm not no, I don't know if I'm allowed to draw that on Twitch. Right. Well, yeah, you want to ask advice from someone who actually has insight on the topic. That's why you use hearts on yours? Yeah, me too. Milestone, the way I am so tempted to make one of those spicy Patreons, but it's just like art, like it's slutty art, but like with the slutty I just don't draw their bodies good enough for it yet. But I'll get there. I'll get there and I'll make the big bucks. His nose is slightly off. Practice, practice. Yeah, I've already discussed it with Steven to make sure that that wouldn't be a problem. Let's just say he's all encouraging. Oh, hydrate. When it comes to art and your perspective, having someone who doesn't study art can give you advice. Yeah, actually, it is kind of nice to like have someone who doesn't know art very well give you a like, hey, what do you think? Because they might not know art very well, but they have eyeballs, and their eyeballs can clue them, like they can notice things that maybe, because when you look at art for too long, you like your eyes become so used to what you're seeing that you no longer can tell. How's Steven? He's doing awesome. He's sleeping right now. He works the night shift, but he's doing good. We got our little routine. It was our anniversary last week, but we're not going to go to dinner until this Saturday. We got a date. We got a little date. We're going to go to dinner. We haven't gone to dinner in so long. Yeah. I'm so excited. Because it'll give me an excuse to like get all dressed up and get all pretty. Without the kiddo. No, my sister's coming to watch him. And it'll be the first time we've gone out since I started my little fitness journey. So I'm going to be feeling quite good. Thanks, Nav. Some of the best advice you gotten from non-artists and best pointers from me and other artists, so thank you. Yeah. No, look, it's always good to get pointers and advice. That's why I feel like drawing on stream can be very helpful for me. Let's see. Let's give him a little bit. Okay, stop. Stop, Scar. Dimmock, that is so true. I do that all the time. Like, I'll work, and it's the same as for music and art, which is why I really enjoy both. But you sometimes have to step away. You have to step away and let your eyes kind of like rest. I know that the official Gratz doesn't have long hair, but I kind of want him to have this like shaggy, spiky mullet thing going down his neck. I just think it's really hot. Okay, Zet, go do your chores. We'll be here for a little while. I'm gonna work on this as long as I can. I did my chores earlier, so I'm off the hook. I'm gonna work on this, and then at 3 or 4 I have to go pick up Leo. Yeah, long hair, definitely a must. And then he has this kind of crown of horns. And then let's just give him real chunky earrings. I saw a video of a guy who he's really alt looking, and he had these like triple earrings with like spikes hanging down, and I thought that was perfect. Elric of, I don't know who those are. You should feel bad. No, don't feel bad. I promise I won't put anything not safe for work on the screen. Should I give him double piercings? You know his tongue is pierced. And probably split. Oh, and OG D&D. I didn't know about that. Hold on, this isn't quite matching. Nice. Now, do I give him some actual pupils, or do I just ooh, kind of like that? Who is this person? It's Gratz. It's Gratz, the demon lord of I'm gonna fuck you and then kill you. Which is why I'm really, really struggling with getting him just right. This is a character that some characters I just kind of like draw and let them be who they want to be. This character I have expectations for, and so I've been really struggling to make it just right. I think not only would he have a ring around his horn, I think his horns would have piercings. Why am I drawing a demon lord hot? Do you not know who Gratz is? He's canonically sexy. He's canonically a giant hottie. He's the demon lord of sex. He's the demon lord of pleasure, of forbidden pleasures and hedonism and sex. I mean, the other demon lords are kind of gross. Like, I'm sorry. Jewy Blix. Yeah, so Gratz is a horny freak. And he's also the primary villain of my D&D campaign on Sunday. That the players haven't really come across him yet, though. Like, we've been playing for a year. And they live in the city that he rules over, but they haven't encountered him. They've more just, like, been surviving in Zelatar. But one of them is starting to have visions of him. Make the piercings poke out a little bit, like, so that they... Oh, I see. Like, kind of like that. VIP. Aw, thanks, Milestone. Oh, they will come. Let's me honestly, you would find a way to draw Joy Books hot. The only... I guess, but it wouldn't really be him if I did that, you know? I think he should have a little bit of, like, eye bags. You didn't miss anything. We're just explaining to Diren why a demon lord has to be hot. And I'm like, have you not heard? Have you not heard of this man? I know this right here is the energy I'm looking for. Just a calm, very confident, because he's like, I don't know. He's just like, may I help you? I feel like his smile would be impossible for me to draw. If he actually smiled, I feel like people would lose their mind. He'll keep cute. Yeah, no, this is bad news. He is bad news. Which is why it's hard for me to draw him. Because he has to make you feel like conflicted inside. It's really difficult. In my setting, so all the demon lords have like a form of madness. If you're in their presence, you might be inflicted with a specific brand of madness, insanity that is unique to the demon lord who caused it. And his, in my world, if you are ever in his presence and you fail your save or whatever, you become so enamored but afraid that if you ever leave his presence, there's like a hole in your soul that drives you insane, like being dumped by the object of your most desperate fantasies. And so his lack of presence will literally cause people to like commit suicide. No, but in a supernatural way. In a very supernatural way. You become like obsessive. And so the people who are in his circle in Zelatar, he has like a inner circle. If and he's fickle, so you could be one of his favorites, and then as soon as he gets bored of you, you're no longer invited to the parties. People who have lost that invite, and there are many, will lose themselves. They will lose their mind. It is like an insatiable feeling of terrible, terrible, terrible loss that drives you mad. And they might try to obsessively get back in his good graces. If they can't, then they'll, like, I don't know, probably, yeah, they'll drink themselves. It's very scary. He's supposed to be scary. This is not a good guy. This is not a I can fix him kind of guy. This is a, you better fucking run. You know he's coming. Get the fuck out of Dodge. You do not want this motherfucker in your sights. You do not want to be noticed by him if you know what's good for you. Because once you are, you may as well. It's over. He is the villain. It sounds like that kind of thing. Well, I mean, I'm sure that's how it would work canonically, right? Like, he is supposed to be that kind of demon lord. Let's see. It's just hard to capture it, you know? It's hard to capture it as an artist, which is why we're here. We are trying to embody this villain so that the players know what the fuck they're up against. I'm trying my best to put it into words. I am no wordsmith by any means. It's another reason why I started reading more, so I can get better at describing. I feel like there should be some kind of scrunchies here. There's something off. Let's get his eyes. Need a little bit more to the. I want to pose his arms, but I'm not very good at posing arms. Hey, Milestone, is his chest low enough? If this is his clavicle, and these are his little traps. Seems like it. Yeah, I always struggle with placement here. Shoulders need to be bigger. Is this part in the right spot? Would he have tattoos? Yes. Yes, he has tattoos. Shoulders need to be bigger. Like so. Let's zoom out. I want to put like, okay, so again, reference. This character is the blueprint. I love this face thing, but I'm afraid if I put it on him, it'll be too similar. I'm afraid it's going to be too like I just ripped off the character when I was more just trying to get a face reference. His face is off center again. Let's fix it. That's better. Right, that's kind of my strategy. I find a blueprint, and then from the blueprint I make it my own. I definitely like the spiky energy of it though. Very jagged and like dominatrix-y. Or not dominatrix, but dominator? Male dominatrix? Master, yeah. Yeah. This isn't quite... His body isn't right. It's too big. I don't know. It doesn't look right to me. Long braid? No, I like it like this, you know, almost like a mullet, but long. His neck isn't right. How do I draw necks, man? They have what, the two, okay, so there's like a rope here with a hollow, and then two. Okay, so it would be this, and then coming out from where the ears are. Maybe I should pose his arms so that they don't look so weird. Drop this a couple steps. Some kind of like necklace thing. I gotta like now look up some references for slutty male BDSM outfit. But I can't show you. I can't show you what I'm looking at because that'll get my Twitch banned. This stuff is lame. What? These are really lame male BDSM outfits. I was expecting something a little bit more. Okay, one thing's for certain. We need some shoulder pads. Should do it on a different... Okay, so we're gonna do a little strategy here. We're just gonna like block in some shapes. definitely is gonna have a boob window. Any advice for DMing a campaign? You don't want to make it easy, but you want it to have a good story. I would. So wait, what advice do you need on writing the story? On like just general campaign running advice? Like that's a very detailed question. Yeah, I definitely think Oni. I think lots of leather and spikes, but I just gotta get it right. Well, first of all, let's give you more room to work with. Yeah, you think? What if we had... What if it was like this? Give it a little twist. Dinmuck, what is that link? Gotta warn me what a link is before I click it. You started writing a campaign from scratch. You're ambitious. Huh. I guess I would say definitely let your players collaborate on the writing through their decisions. Don't plan it too far ahead. Plan the stuff like what is your antagonist trying to do, but like you really need to leave openings for your players to participate in that, you know? It's your first time ever? That's risky, man. Yeah, I let my players add a lot to what we're doing. Wait, I have an idea. Let's give him, let's be like, one side has all the bulk, and then it opens up. You sent some references? Okay, hang on. This dude is a sexy problem. That's right. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Those are some fun harnesses. I want, like, obviously he needs to have harnesses and shit, but it also needs to look like the apparel of a god. You know, like it can't be like, oh, this is my play outfit. This is like, this is me. I got chains attached to my nipples. Which is why I'm a little hesitant on a collar, because he's not the one who would be in the collar, you know? I don't know what he's doing with this hand. He's just standing here with his hand on the door. Hey, you up? Why not have him holding a collar with the chain wrapped around his wrist? Oh. That could be an interesting thing for him to hold. And then we can demonstrate his weird hands, because he does have weird hands. He's got 6 fingers. Did you know that? That's a weird Gratz fact. Let's clean this up just a touch. It's like super messy. For some reason, it's a little bit easier for me to get a better anatomy if I do it in like thicker, painterly, blocky strokes, and then I don't know, refine it from there. I don't know if his arms are the right length. I struggle with that too. I don't know how big his hands should be. Oh yeah, there's some advice. Use Obsidian to do that, to like organize everything. you have some lore, you have idea of a BBEG. Well, I guess the first thing you need to do is sort that all out. What's up, Gabriel? No, I am I'm not, actually. I am drawing Gratz. So here's the thing, Killian. World building is really time consuming and hard. If you want to run a D&D campaign and it's your first campaign, running it in a world that's already world built is gonna be easier for you, and it's also gonna get your like game going quicker. If you really want to homebrew something, well, it's probably gonna be a couple years before you actually run the game. No, where did you post it? Let me look. Red Gratz. Oh, look at that Kesnef model. That's so funny. I didn't know how freaking well known this character was. Let me find this Red Gratz. Where is it? Where? I want to see. D&D discussion? Okay. From 1018? Okay. Up. Oh, there he is. Such a... I love that it's, I love that they made him red, like a little devil. They had no idea who he was. To be fair, though, like, the official depiction of Gratz is underwhelming, in my opinion. I think it's awesome that your players made that for you, though. That's so awesome. That's so awesome. No, I have high expectations for this character, and I need him to make an impact because he's kind of like the most important character villain of the Buta campaign. Let's make this all demon-y looking. Is his neck too long for his head? Did I fuck that up? Gabriel, no, I worked so hard. I worked so hard to get this beautiful face that we're keeping it, okay? This was difficult. I just want to throw down a splash of color. This isn't the official, this is like the sketchy version, right? Because we're gonna eventually like clean this up and turn it into a proper illustration. But I always get a little, it looks fine. Okay, okay. I think I'm just not trusting myself. I just kind of want to throw the color in a little bit. Just want to take a look at him, see what he looks like. That's not the right color. There we go. Wait, let me pull my reference back up. Where did it go? I had a reference and now it's missing. There it is. Okay. This guy's gonna be like the very definition of the his eyes darkened. Too okay, smooth him out, smooth him out. He's not cute. He's got smoother features. It's such a habit of mine to give him this shit. Yeah, I agree, Killian. A bunch of like-minded individuals helping each other out. I love that. I love that a lot. Sorry, I got quiet. I'm like in the zone. I'm in the zone. I love painting faces. It's something that just like something about this feels right to me. I really enjoy the process. obviously we still have to make sense of all this, but it does kind of feel fun to like flesh out parts of it, like bring a little bit of them to life, the rest needing, like begging to be brought to the surface. Well, so we're gonna need some of your glorious fanfic for this boy. I don't know what that means, Gabriel. I'm ignorant. Help. Yeah, I want to see it. I want to read it. You love that you've gotten older. This is the type of community that has most inviting. Maybe it's because I'm older, so therefore I attract, like, my energy is definitely more on the older millennial side. I'm not like those younger Twitch kitties with their bursting of energy, their silly little fun lingos that goes over my head. Nah, I'm an old lady. And everyone in my community, I have noticed ever since I started streaming, my community has always leaned on the older side, and I appreciate that. Not saying like it's wrong being young. I have lots of young kiddos in here too. But it just, obviously, you're gonna get along with people in your own age group more. There's like more of an understanding. I think younger kids might find me a little boring too. I just can't believe I finally got the expression. This is something I've been struggling with for like a year. I've been trying to draw good grats, and every time it just hasn't hit. But I would say my art style in the last 4 months has really exploded. Maybe it's just because I spend more time drawing now, and I spend more time studying and using references and all that. Maybe because I have more bandwidth in my brain now that Leo's in school. But yeah, I'm like really pleased with where my art has been going, and it has been changing a lot. Changing a ton. Like, even if I were to just pull out, like, milestone, when we did that art exchange and I had you draw a like Ixel drawing that I had done, I feel like my art style has changed even from then. I need to do Ixel again. I was still kind of figuring out where I wanted to be. A character who maintains a calm, collected, and emotionless demeanor even when expressing affection. They're not outwardly expressive, but their feelings can be inferred by subtle changes in behavior. Yeah, Gabriel. Definitely. Except because he's a demon, it's debatable whether he even has, like, what you could call human emotions. Maybe he definitely feels anger if things are not going according to his plans. But like, this is a force of nature in man shape. He is a man-shaped natural disaster. He doesn't lose his head very easily. Millennial, barely. Oh, you're almost Gen Z. Most of the people you follow end up being Gen Z. Your parents were boomers. Entire family seem to skip Gen X, so I have inherited some of the Gen X generational trauma. My dad's Gen X, and I have that too. You still have millennial upbringing of parents overly worried about kidnaps, so you weren't allowed outside. What generation do I belong to? Dude, the hair is perfect. No mentats. That's such a shame. Guys, the lusty feelings. I'm not supposed to. He's bad. He's a bad, 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 bad boy. He's dangerous. Yeah, I love the hair. You can fix him. That's the thing. He's not fixable. He's not. Every story that he's involved in does not have a happy ending. It ends in despair and pain. Welcome back, Latsif. Tasha's pretty happy. I don't think she is. I think that also ended in despair and pain. I don't know much about that storyline, but I know that she had him for a bit. He was like her prisoner. And she basically essayed him for years. You know what? I don't really like the Tasha Gratz lore. I think that it's a little... It like romanticizes essay a bit too much. It's a little weird. I think it was written by horny dudes. I haven't really bothered to go research it too much. Maybe I will have to for my game, but it's just kind of weird. Like, she captures him, he captures her. She has babies by him. Gratz is one of the main reasons for what's happening in your campaign. Really? Okay, do you want to share? It's the same vibe as Harley Quinn and Joker. Yeah, and I do not romanticize those characters at all. The Harley Quinn Joker thing, I don't like it. It's funny. I actually, for being such a, like, I love sexy villains a lot, Joker has never been one of my preferred sexy villains. I don't find Joker sexy. Even the Heath Ledger version. I think Heath Ledger is very sexy. Don't think his Joker is sexy. His Joker scares me. Like, I respect, like, I think he was a great Joker. I'm just not a Joker girly. He needs more piercings. What about Batman the Animated Series Joker? Totally fun to watch. Not sexy. But also, like, he's scary, dude. I saw, like, Killing Joke. And the things he did to freaking Batgirl. Ooh. I think Harley Quinn is doing a lot of the heavy lifting in the appeal, because she's a very likable character. So I think that's what's going on. I think that people like Harley Quinn, and because Harley Quinn likes Joker, you know, they want it to, like, work out for her, I guess. Yeah, he is fun. Joker, he's so funny. Like, the animated version, like, his goofiness. But again, I'm a total, like, crush on the villain type of, in media type of girl, and Joker was just never that for me. I think you're right, Dog Meat. Pretty sure you're right. She's definitely iconic. How's that for face piercings? So I like the White Walker King in Game of Thrones. No, he doesn't have a personality. My fixation on villains is very much dependent on their personality, how entertaining they are on screen. If they're just like, then eh. Favorite villain? I have to think about that because it changes all the time. Let's see. Well, let's start from the beginning. In the beginning, I thought that, like, this is some deep Scarlet lore. I, as a young girl, was very much a fan of Phantom of the Opera. So obviously I was a fan of that, which is so funny because I think if I was introduced to that now as an adult, I would be a little put off by it, but I didn't have the context as a kid. I didn't know that stalking was bad. I had no idea. The piercings remind you of Pain from Naruto. Is it too much like that? Is it like is it gonna be a distraction? Because I don't want this to look too I want him to look like his own character. I know it kind of looks like fangs. These are supposed to be lip rings, though. Maybe if I bump them up and put him on his upper lip. Okay, that's kind of hot. You like Ahsoka Tano? Yeah, she's awesome. I don't know what Shadow and Bone is. Cartoon or live action? Oh, you mean Ahsoka? Ra from Stargate? Or how about, oh, I know, thanks, you just reminded me. Emotep from The Mummy? He was so hot, I wanted to die. I didn't watch the content that she's a cartoon in. I didn't see it, so I can't have an opinion on it. I did not watch Clone Wars. I've tried to a couple times, but I couldn't get past the kind of campy first bit. I know it's really, really good. I just haven't I've had other things to watch, I guess. Also kidnapper, right? Look, I was a child. Also, turns out that what bad villains can do in the movies and in media, they can get away with a lot more than someone could in real life, right? What's sexy on screen does not equate to what's sexy in real life. What's up, Ka? Oh, that's cool, Menta. I haven't seen any of that, actually. Book boyfriends stay in the... Yeah. Book boyfriends are not the same as real boyfriends. At all. Because book boyfriends stay safely in the book. Right? What's up, Charlie? Happy Tuesday. Have a cup of coffee. Cheers. Welcome. We're drawing ourselves a book boyfriend. Let's see, I think I need to darken this just a touch. Just a touch. I haven't seen Supernatural. I feel like I'm missing out on so much stuff. Who else makes a sexy villain? Jason Isaacs in everything he plays is a sexy villain. Thanks, Dogmeat. Enjoy your lecture. Aw, poor kitty. I still feel like I need to fix this. Cheekbone is poking out wrong. Let's fix it. Oh my gosh, guys, I haven't saved this at all. Oh. God, could you imagine if I lost this? Yeah, Jason Isaacs is so hot. He's a hot villain. He's a dastardly villain, though. You still want him to, like, lose in whatever he's villaining, but dang, does he look good doing it. That's the thing, too. Like, you can, like, crush on the villain without wanting him to win. You can just be like, oh, that guy's glorious. He needs to be put in the ground, though. Anti-heroes are good. I'm not saying that my taste in villains is exclusively the primary antagonist. I do like a good anti-hero. I feel like that shadowed a little too much. Little too much. Ease it up just a bit. Too dark. Am I crushing on Malfoy's dad? He is Malfoy, okay? Also, he was a Captain Hook. Sexy Captain Hook. Oops, what the frick? I feel like I should put an interesting light behind his head. I definitely think that the piercings on the upper lip actually was an improvement. I don't know, it just makes it more piercing-y, less fangy. Because I wasn't trying to give him fangs, that's for sure. That's a different kind of look. Need more piercings, maybe up here. Just lots of metal. And this is just my little scribble sketch. We haven't even, like, I want to go in here and actually clean up the lines. Right now it's a little crazy. Speaking of lines. Necks are so hard. You'd think they'd be simple, but they're not. They're not simple at all. They're necks. Maybe this would be like a gross black color. Let's make sure we darken these lines so we can actually see what the frick is going on. I kind of like the idea of this armor looking almost like some kind of demonic carapace that's like growing on him, like horns, like twisting around and just being like kind of nasty. Because it's like, you know, demony, should be chaotic. And I don't know where his like skin again would be visible. Maybe like that. Or maybe it would be dark all the way down, or maybe it's like a tank top. Not sure yet. I kind of like maybe this. Again, we're just kind of creating some shape language here, not really committing to anything. Just getting vibes. Maybe give him like arm cuff. Still think there should be lots of straps. Let's do it on a different layer. Maybe give him a collar. Maybe give him like a necklace, one of those kingly things, and then slutty little harness. Will I add body piercings? Are you asking if I'm gonna put nipple rings on him? Probably. Probably. Scarification? I think he has tattoos. I gotta go easy on myself though. I'm not a great artist. Can you trade your body for his? Same. I know, it's kind of a dream, ain't it? It's too good, it's dangerous. What's up, Risha? How's it going? Hello? Is that not... Why can't I see? What's going on? There we go. Chains and shit. Make it a little busy. It's going. What are you up to today? What's on the docket? Let's see. This will probably be like, I don't know, chains and shit. All linked on like this. And all hanging here. Maybe he didn't have like that. Nah, I don't know if I'm allowed to draw nipple piercings on Twitch. I'm trying to D&D write some locations. Nice. Do you have a process? Like how you go about doing it? I don't know if I want these to be chains going down his body or like leather belts. The chains might be better. More intense. Curl up and cry. No. Are we making a Final Fantasy character now? Hey, I will not deny that Final Fantasy definitely colors my influence when it comes to design. I think this carapace should be kind of shiny. Yeah. Are you saying like yummy, or like it's wrong? I just, because I haven't drawn his legs, I'm just kind of like letting it go. I'm not prepared to make that anatomically correct right now. It's a miracle we've even gotten this far. Wrong in the best way? Yeah, you know he's a slut. You know he walks around with that thing popping out. And he's not even gonna apologize about it. Truth be told, when he's walking around his palace, he probably doesn't care whether or not he's wearing pants at the moment. I'm fairly certain his court gets an eyeful all the time. Not that that's going to happen in our campaign. It is his palace, that's true. That is true. I was gonna have him like holding on to a collar. He has 6 fingers, which is really fucking hard to draw. Hold on, let's erase this, and let's try to get a hand in. I'll draw him with an extra pinky after I get his hand. Let's draw it like a mitt. Is this too big? How big is a hand? Okay. This is how big a hand is, I guess. Let me delete some of this. Talking to his head of house doesn't require pants, then cancel it. It's no pants weekend. Let's try to figure this hand business out. First of all, I have like too many layers going on. There we go. Found you. Okay. So wrist starts down here, I think. And then from the wrist we have, this is the thumb pad. This is this bit. And then we have like fingers. There we go. Said, did you do it too? Were you like, okay, so he's gonna be basically holding, I think, a collar around his hand. Like he's like, come here, I'm gonna put this on you. Working on your player characters, every time one of them gets a champion item, you're making them. Once I make all of them, I will put them together in playmat, and I think for them to keep, sent you DMs for sneak peek. Okay, also, when I'm done with this, I'll take a look. little bit on the edge here. We'll figure out what kind of collar after I figure out the damn shape of these fingers. Because this looks goofy. I am not a hands drawer. I'm not that milestone genius. That girl draws hands, man. Hands in a way that makes you cry. Hands in a way that AI could never. Let's throw his thumb back a little bit. Like he's kind of like this. You've been invited as a guest in a podcast, all because of a chapter D&D game with another player. That's fun. When's that gonna be? Six fingers always gonna be weird. I'm just gonna like draw him like normal and then just add an extra pinky kind of growing out of the side. People are gonna think this is AI because of the extra finger. Maybe what I should do is when I post this on TikTok be like the caption is like when the character canonically has six fingers but you're afraid of being accused of AI. I don't know if his fingers are too long. Terrible. These fingers might be a little too long. I feel like he's the kind of guy that has really long claws, but he keeps one or two of them shaved down for reasons. Oh no, you clipped me. You clipped me. I haven't been clipped in a while. Six fingers always gonna be weird. I'm just gonna like draw him like normal and then just add an extra pinky kind of growing out of the side. People are gonna think this is AI because of the extra finger. Oh, perfect. You're saving me. You're saving me from the accusations. That's why I do all this on stream, so anyone can just come and just watch. But yeah, I totally think he keeps a couple fingers shaved down. Just, you know. Just for the times that he has a newbie that still needs to work up to clawage. Actually, I don't know if he'd care. I don't know if he's the kind of sex demon who gives a fuck. A manicure for his favorites. I mean, I guess it depends. I think that he's definitely just out for his own, but because he is the demon lord of pleasure, he probably gets off on the other person getting off. And I think he wants to push them to ultimate corruption and like get them to get outside of their comfort zone. But sometimes you gotta ease them into it, you know? Like if he's trying to seduce and corrupt because he like gets off on despoiling innocent, he has to, he can't just come out all chains and fangs immediately. He has to put on the charm if he's gonna get those nuns. Oh no, not the shocker. He's a tempter, you know? I get off on you getting off. I get off on you getting off on me. Give you what you want. Nothing is for free. It's all give and take when your mind is made. When the I get off. I forgot that song existed. I think he has rings and shit too. The funniest thing in the world when it's really just something with a silly tone. Yeah, I know about Steel Panther. Thought of them the second you brought up the shocker. Okay, I need to get some water. I'm actually super parched. I'll be right back. I'll leave this here for y'all to glom after. This cutie patootie evil boy. Evil boy. You don't want to make a pact with him. No. Bad. Bad. All right, I've got water. I'm so hot. Do you think he has a cape? I think he wears like a long cape behind him. Let's see. I wonder if it's time to start cleaning all this up. Only if he's hosting a party. He's like, Constable, bring me my cape. I want to send a screenshot of this to my sister before I start working on the lines and stuff. My sister is also an artist, so I always share with her the stuff I'm working on. Would I go to one? No. You want to die? That's how you die. Welcome back, Tasha. Why'd you get the headache? What's the headache from? Hey Tasha, will this make you feel better? A sexy, scrumptious demon boy who you're not allowed to touch? Oh, I'm sorry. That sucks. I'm gonna take all this, put it in a group. Smush it down together, and then we're gonna turn it down, and we're gonna now go through and ink it. Let's see, we're gonna try to clean this up. So give us a nice round. I still think this is a little wacky. Filter, liquefy. Okay. All right, let's go for it. Oh, we need this much darker. No, man. Oh, you know what? We need more of this. Okay. Do I want to do it this way? I've kind of like, I used to have a way that I would ink things, and because my art style has changed a bit, I don't really do it that way anymore. And I haven't really figured out how I want to do it. Since this is kind of more sketchy though, I think I'm gonna ease it up so it's not just pure black. It's just a challenge. It's different than, like, I've totally changed my art style. And it really suits the sketching, but then when I want to do something more polished, I kind of like lose myself. Like, wait, what was I doing? So let's try to keep it somewhere between clean and sketchy. You know what vibes he's giving? And I think it's mostly just his color palette. He's kind of giving Illidan vibes a little bit, who's another villain I find very tasty. You're waiting for the huge amount of fries you have in the air fryer, then you're heading to bed? That sounds yummy. Dude, air fryer is top tier. I would use mine more often, but when my son hears it going off, he needs to rush over and like watch whatever is being cooked, and he needs us to like hold him and then do a countdown, and it's like, I'm not doing that for 12 minutes, son. So I don't cook things in the air fryer as often because of that. It's cute, Maverick, but it's like every time. He does it with the microwave too, but the microwave is more manageable because it's only a minute or 2 minutes, and he wants to do the countdown. He gets really excited when it counts down. He gets super excited with the countdown. And he gets mad if you don't let him do it. Like, he'll get pissed. And you don't want Leo to get pissed. Doesn't look good compared to what this, you know what? What am I gonna do about this? What am I gonna do about this? Maybe if I don't have the colors, it won't distract me. Yeah, I think the rough lines are better to keep, but I think my problem was the colors were making me lose sight, so I'm gonna just actually use this. Clean up what I got. And also, let's do thicker lines for the eyelashes. Have you ever felt like, Milestone, have you ever felt like your sketch is like better than the finished product? Like, for some reason you lost the magic? That happens to me all the time. The sketch is like awesome, and then when I try to clean it up, it just goes bleh. Sometimes you feel like your line art ends up coloring booky. Oh, yeah, I see what you mean. I think my favorite art style of yours is when you do those kind of coloring booky lines, but then you do like cell shading, but really detailed cell shading. I think that it just looks really cool. Oops. When you do that. That's my favorite of your wheelhouse. No low-grade nausea. Do you usually get nausea after driving? Is that a thing you experience a lot? I'm too close. I need to zoom out. Oh, that's right. You told me about that. No, I don't think I've seen it. Lots of. My elbows. Stop. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, Ka. That sounds really frustrating. Nausea is not fun. Okay, let's take a peeky. Let's take a peeky. Oh, that looks amazing. Oh, that looks so good. Full body. Nice. I love that. That's great. Yeah, nausea kicks me on my ass. I was feeling a little nauseous yesterday. I had to drink a protein shake before bed so I could get my creatine in, but I was already feeling kind of full from my dinner. And so I'm sitting here trying to drink this protein shake, and I'm like, I don't think I can finish this without puking. So I finished most of it, tossed the rest. Wasn't fun. Chia, lemon water, and creatine isn't easy to drink with slight nausea. Yeah. Ugh. I don't like the taste of creatine, which is why I have to take it with a protein shake. I know you can take it with just water, but it has such a bitter taste. And my trainer told me to start taking creatine. I think it's working, dude. My workouts are so good these days. So good. Are you talking about like chia seeds? I mix that chia seeds with my yogurt. Come on, you can do it. Woo. Woo. There it is. Maybe I should just clean up the original sketch and go with that instead of trying to recreate it, because I don't know if I'm gonna be able to. You can't get the lightning twice, I guess. Isn't that always the way? My sketches are always better than the finished product. I guess I could keep this sketch kind of behind it. You know what? I have to be careful with chia though. Like the point of it is obviously for the fiber, but man, if it goes through you, it's weird. It's weird and unfun. You know what's a nice little fiber pick-me-up? Avocado. Avocado's good for the fiber. Yeah, avocado is great. I put it, I take an avocado and I smash it up with salsa, and I eat that with my scrambled eggs. It's my favorite breakfast. It's kind of like making my own guacamole. Ten out of 10, recommend. Mashing it with lemon juice and freezing it, nice. Also, you can't wait for Valentine's Day and finally show the BF. You haven't showed him yet? I can't wait. Do you guys have fun Valentine's Day plans? Hair is so hard to draw. You're going to the aquarium and dinner reservations and a smash burger place. That's fun. That was his Valentine's Day gift. Gotcha. That's so sweet. I'm so happy I got to do that for you. It was challenging for sure. What are you and Pon doing for Valentine's Day? What have you got planned? You forgot? Don't you dare forget. Don't you freaking dare. No plan so far. Your mind is elsewhere right now. You don't think that your lady would appreciate a Valentine's Day plan? What are you guys? What is wrong with you? What are you dropping balls for? I don't care if it's a Thai thing, Ka. You guys live in Canada for the last 30 years. Excuses. This is literally your opportunity. It's like take your woman on a date that's love oriented and sexy themed. Are you guys crazy? What? Fucking ticking me off, man. You had to Google what it was? Oh, God. Getting so mad on your wives and girlfriends' behalf. Man. Sometimes I wish I was like a man in a heterosexual relationship so that I could just impress the fuck out of my girl by simply remembering things like Valentine's Day and giving her cute little shit. Guys, last week was my anniversary, and when I came home, I like spent the day, Steven doesn't wake up until later in the afternoon, so I spent the early part of the day with my sister shopping. And I got this beautiful like paper rose that kind of like, it's made out of this like material that really glows in the light. It's like shiny. And I got this rose. And so when I went home and he was at the door waiting for me, I popped it up, and it was $1, right? It was just a little rose. I just popped it up and I said, happy anniversary. The look on that man's face. The jaw he had to pick up off the floor. It was so easy. You would get in shit if you bought her anything. I don't understand your relationship. I feel like I'm getting your side of things, but it doesn't make any sense. The things you say about your relationship don't make any sense to me. My wife doesn't like it when I buy her things. I don't know what you mean. Something smells off. What do you mean she doesn't like it when you get her things? It's not her style. The only women I know who that's not their style are women who've given up on their husbands because they're tired of being disappointed. She buys what she wants. Okay. Get her a trinket. Get her a chocolate. Get her a flower. Get her a token. A talisman. Anything. I'm not saying you have to buy a giant thing. I'm just saying a little token of love, man. With the actual, like, the kindness and the, like, adoration behind it when you give it. Like, I thought about you and I'm happy we're together and I love you. You guys are killing me. Why did I design such a complicated character? Why must I do this to myself? Milestone, I feel like I should know this, but I'm actually drawing a blank. Are you seeing anyone right now? Do you have a partner? I feel like a really bad friend that I don't know this. Maybe I do know it and okay, you don't. Maybe that's why I was drawing a blank, because I don't think I've ever heard you talk about a partner. Because I'm a extremely skilled artist and love the challenge. You are so kind. I actually hate the challenge. I just want to see the results. I love results, and I want to be impressed by this piece of art when it's done. Like, your man would probably like the little trinkets, but he's not the romantic guy. He knows that the day he pops that question, he should do something nice and romantic for me. The conversation came up when we saw that trend where guy simply put the box on the table during lunch dinner and the girl casually slips the ring on the finger without really reacting. And I told him if he pulled something like that, you wouldn't say no, he'd be single. Yeah. Guys need to learn how to be romantic. They need to fucking learn how to do that, man. Your spouse would love a nice date. We just have the event to deal with right now. Don't you think that the nice Valentine's date would help heal from the event? I know that if I was in that position, I would want my spouse to do a romantic thing with me and make me feel like, you know, you did a very public proposal. I don't have a cute proposal story, unfortunately. We had no plans to, we've been cohabiting for so long, and then I got pregnant and I was like, hey babe, I don't have insurance and I need to go to the doctor for our baby. So the next week we were at the courthouse getting married. So we didn't have a fun, cute little, we didn't have a wedding or a proposal. We just took care of it. We just did what we had to do, and that's okay, because we do romantic stuff together outside of that. So, and I don't want to plan a wedding. That's too much for me. In the middle of the arena on the ice between periods at a hockey game, that's so risky, unless you know for a fact that she's gonna say yes and she's waiting for it, in which case fucking rad. But dude, public proposals are scary to me. That sounds really intimidating, because what if she says no? Oh, I know. I remember that now. Wednesday is your plan day. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's rough. You always hated the idea of the public proposal. It feels like one party is putting immense pressure on the other. The idea of having the question when you're not already certain is wild, but even if you do know the answer, the two of you want forever. I think if you know your spouse or your girlfriend wants a public proposal, you can figure that out pretty quickly and do it, and then it'll work out good. But if you're not sure, yeah, definitely don't do it. You don't think you'd like a super public proposal, you hate being the center of attention. Wedding is going to be awful for me. Like out in the open, yeah. the only people who came to my marriage was my mother and my grandmother, so it was very, very private. And because we didn't announce that we were pregnant until like a couple months later, other than my mom, nobody else knew that we were even married until we announced that we were pregnant. It was at like a Sunday family dinner, and my family, my brother and sister-in-law were so excited. They were like, yay! They're finally having babies! Your parents couldn't make it. Destination wedding is definitely difficult. Your husband and I have a big tradition constantly going over to your family's house during Christmas. He always invited, because his family always celebrated Christmas Eve. He decided to propose during gift exchange at my family's house, saying there was one more gift. You almost caught him buying the ring when your sister and I went for a photo shoot, group photo of us and our mother. We ended up in the same plaza getting food while he was 2 stores down getting a ring at a jeweler. He had to default and figure out a way for me to not come into the car. He came up with this convoluted reason why I couldn't drive with him, and I drove with my sister. Made up a story about he had to go to the comic book shop, and grab statues for friends. Told me that he would just meet me at mom's. That's so cute. Sneaky, sneaky. This doesn't look too bad. Let's clean this up a little bit. Let's get the lips going. Sure. I still think there's something lopsided with this jaw. It might be okay if his jaw is not perfectly symmetrical. Faces are not symmetrical at all in real life. You asked your boyfriend how he envisions your wedding at your birthday dinner on Sunday. His reply was scarce, but at least we know we're on the same page with a few details. Ew. I don't like discussing that kind of stuff with someone who doesn't look that interested in discussing it. It makes me feel really cringed. Like I feel burdensome. But I get spooked pretty easily. I am only into someone if they are wildly into me. I don't have it in me to push. Men are not normally your thing, but damn, also correct. I think the lack of symmetry in certain places creates movement. Yeah, I think it creates movement, and it creates, like, it looks like this wasn't drawn with the symmetry tool. It gives them character and a bit of realism. These days, very like semi-realism, fantastical, you could call it. I don't think he'd be interested. He just hasn't really thought about it too much. The ADHD is strong with that one. Yeah, but ADHD can both make things distracting, but also, like, if you're interested in stuff, you hyper focus on it, and I would be concerned. I don't know. I like my man obsessed with me, which is why I married my husband. He makes me feel very much desired. I've just been with people who make me feel like I have to beg for scraps, and I did not like it. It did not feel good. Didn't feel good. So I left that life behind. If I'm not the center of your universe, go away. I got other things to do. Yeah. Is he gonna make you plan the whole thing? Yeah, it does suck. Do you mean being someone who's not isn't obsessed with you? You know what's the worst part about that? The one who was not obsessed with me, that hurt me really badly, became obsessed with me once I broke up with him. But I was too smart for that. Once I decide I don't like somebody, there's no coming back from that. I've never once regained interest when the ick settles. Once I get the ick, it's over. I could like be obsessed with them, like just heart bleeding on the pavement, but the second something clicks and I'm out, it is impossible for me to get back there. I think it takes us all, Milestone. Either it takes a long time because it's a slow, painful bleed, or it's like horrifyingly terrible and it hurts. Like, it's like, you know how like the harder it hurts, the faster you get through that. What's up, Meta Dragon? The one I went through was intensely painful, so it was a quick burn, and that was like never again. Never, ever, 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 ever doing that again. And some tried to jerk me around, but I was like, I've already done this. Not gonna happen. Sorry, Charlie. I learned my lesson. But yeah, once I lose the feels, they are never, ever, ever coming back. Do I enjoy creating worlds? Of course I do. That's why I'm a dungeon master. Well, here's the problem. A lot of guys out there, not saying anyone in this channel, just in general, a lot of guys out there don't like their woman. But having a girlfriend or a wife is a status symbol, and it comes with perks and benefits, and they are fine with being in a relationship that they don't even like in order to get that status and to get those perks. That's why there will be guys who will stay with someone that they cannot stand. And as a woman, it's important to be aware of that so that you don't get stuck with someone who doesn't like you. Because it's confusing. You're like, well, he's with me. He doesn't want me to leave, so he must like me, right? Not always the case. You need to be aware that there are guys who will be with someone they don't even like because of the benefits that it brings them. Yeah. Exactly. When you leave for work in the morning and aren't missing that person by 5 p.m., then those guys are doing it wrong. Yeah. Yeah, they're looking for... And that's what I mean by, like, the benefits. Because having a domestic servant living with you whose body you can also access is... you don't, like... You don't have to like them as a person, I guess, if you're getting that much out of them. Yeah. So as long as you as a woman are aware that that exists... you can try to avoid getting trapped into a relationship like that, because that feels like shit, you know? And then you just gotta condition yourself to be attracted to people who are attracted to you back, and don't feel like you have to win them over for years and years. This is gonna be so fucking hard to draw. His body. Oh. I'm so stressed. Killian, that's awesome. I'm so glad you got to be with your lady. It's important to like the person you're with. I'm making progress. Is it progressing? Here, let's figure out what we need here. Oh, I need his little piercings. I definitely think this is going to end up having a paint over, so it won't just be the like colors behind the lines. I think I'm going to have to paint over the lines in certain areas to really drive it home. Hope you all ladies to find a loving person if you want one in your life. Well, I mean, I obviously am speaking from personal experience because I'm married to the best man ever. Okay, Tasha, have a good night. You're not looking very much. They'll find their way to me if it's meant to be. That's always also the best way. I don't know. If something ever happened where I found myself single, I don't think I'd be pursuing anything. I know good relationships are rare, and I don't want to have to fucking dig through garbage to find something that I like. It's just too stressful. It's so stressful. I don't like dating. Okay, Maverick, take care. I think I also gave him earrings up here. You're convinced love comes from friendship, so if they aren't willing to put in the time, you're not interested. That's true too. I don't think I've had a successful relationship that didn't start as platonic friends that turned and blossomed into something more. Starting at just like, hey, let's go on a date because I think I'm romantically interested in you does not make sense to me. You have a friend, great guy, but watching him date in our 40s gives you anxiety. Ooh, yeah, that's hard. That's the other thing too. When you're my age, I can't imagine finding a lot of singles that would fit my standard. And I'm sure I don't fit the standards of who would be my standards at this point because I am no longer a spring chicken. It's all messy and complicated. If you were single now, you'd be done. Yeah, it's just a lot of, it's hard to, dating's hard. Just getting to like someone is hard. Like, what do you mean I have to fucking spend time? That could also be, I'm just talking like this too because I'm exhausted. Like, I already have my cozy relationship, my family, my little baby. The idea of starting over, bleh, no, I don't want to start over ever again. You know, make friends, finding a partner would be not having. That's the thing. So I see like a lot of people online confused how to meet someone, a romantic partner. Don't know where to go. They're frustrated because they're being told not to hit on girls at the grocery store or at the gas station. And they're like, well, where else am I supposed to hit on girls? I'm not allowed to hit on girls anywhere. And I'm thinking, son, you need to learn how to make friends before you look for a romantic partner. Make some friends. You need to be able to have platonic friendships if you are going to have a romantic relationship. I don't like most people. It took a while to find someone that I actually want to be around every day and that one you can put up with. I actually do like most people, unless they give me a reason not to like them. I know it's like a funny thing to say, like, I hate people. But I don't hate people. I find myself able to get along. I don't like have romantic feelings for a lot of people. I'm a little bit on the ace spectrum. I've had lots and lots of platonic male friendships where I cared about like them as a friend but feel nothing romantically. How is this looking as far as line art goes? Does this look okay? Well, yeah, so I do get drained being like socializing, but I don't dislike the people. I just know myself to be an introvert and I just need like space. But I don't dislike people in general. I like to give them the benefit of the doubt. I don't like every person, but it looks very good. Thanks. I'm so scared to move on to the body. I don't know how I'm gonna pull that off. Such a sexy demon. Daddy grats. Every time you go out, you can... I tell her I'm gonna need a day to recharge. Yeah. That's how I am, though. I don't get to go out very often, so I'm ready. I'm ready to go out. I can't wait for our date. We were supposed to go last Sunday, but he had to work. Not Sunday, Saturday. He had to work, and I was so disappointed. I was like, but, I made a reservation. The next part is going to be hard, and it's going to be hard because it's very messy. So what I'm going to do is turn off that bit and just do the sexy muscles for now. Maybe I will. Okay, Killian. It's our anniversary. He better fucking wear I bought him an outfit to wear. I surprised him. I bought him like a button up. A nice button up to wear for our date. I said, will you wear this for me? I do like it when a guy dresses up. I love it. I love style. I don't necessarily mind what style it is, as long as there is a style. Style is good. It's very attractive. Let's make this a little naughty. Too low. The challenging part about bodies for me that makes it harder than the face is there's more space that doesn't have any lines, which ends up feeling kind of empty. to me, and then I get like, my brain gets confused. I'm like, should there be more in there? When I should just like let it be. Like, no, that's good. You got it. It's there. I just made you realize you need to make a Valentine's reservation. That's right. See, I'm helping you guys out, man. I might give you a hard time, but it's for your own good. You don't want to fuck this up, man. I'm not getting this tummy correct. There we go. Something off with this chest. Does it look like a man chest or does it look like a woman chest? A boob. Oh, God damn it. Maybe if I just make this part a little flatter. There we go. Curve needs to be lower. Oh. Okay. I'll just redraw it. Like this. And then this one probably needs to be lower too. The top one. Can you clarify? I'm not sure what you mean by that. Like this needs to be flatter? I feel like he's got like a pretty round pecs, like pretty beefy. Is his nip in the right spot? Hold on, let's turn. All these are all lopsided too. Gosh dang, this is hard. This is a hard thing to draw. Why am I doing this to myself? What do I get out of this? Nothing. Nothing but torment and frustration, which is oddly relevant. I don't know, man. I don't know what the frick I'm doing. Drawing a naked demon boy. As if I have any business drawing such a thing. draw like this and then cut out the parts that don't make sense. Hello? It's weird. I'm lagging. It looks... Thank you. I'm still a little frustrated. What is going on? Why am I lagging? What's going on? Something is happening. You know what? Let's close this to save us some resources.